Hey guys, today I'm so excited. I have someone here that obviously she needs to come on my podcast. If you know me, you know her. If you know her, you know me. She doesn't even need an introduction. It's my other half, Alyssa Graham.
Hi guys.
Who's also my assistant, my lifeline, my best friend. I'm going to get emotional. Oh, my God.
I'm tearing already.
So I have been waiting to get her on. I mean, our schedules don't really line up. It's funny because I actually had to put today in her calendar because we share a calendar. And I had to put it in. I was like, just take off of work. Like, I need you. We need to do this already. So let's start with how we became friends. Do you want to start?
You start.
No, I think our stories are going to be different. So you go.
Like, I don't remember the minute we became friends.
How do you not remember the most important day of your life when we became friends?
I just remember you asked me to go on vacation. I'm like, I don't even know this girl. Like, I know you because we went to school together, but we never hung out. So I was just like, and I didn't want to say no because I'm awkward and I don't know how to say no to people. And I was just like, okay.
Oh, we know.
So,
we know.
2-week vacation with someone I didn't even know.
We, just started being friends.
Yeah.
And my family goes away camping, let alone. It wasn't and Alyssa is like, I need a hotel. I need this, whatever. So I was like, Alyssa, do you want to go camping with me? She wasn't working. And, we were just out of high school. So she's like, yeah, sure. so she came camping with me and my family, and then here we are, 12 years later. Oh my God, 11?
How it started.
Yeah, that's how it started. And the best is, not only did she come camping with my family, her phone was broken. She had zero access to her phone. She couldn't get it at all.
The night before we left. Phone smashed.
Her phone smashed, and it was she has that opening where it was you had to touch
accessible mode or something with this little square on the iPhone because at this point iPhone still had buttons.
And her 0 button wasn't working and her home button.
My password started with 0. So I was Siriing. I was asking Siri to read my texts and I could call through Siri, but I couldn't see anything. For 2 straight weeks with this girl with no phone. Yeah.
We had a good vacation.
We did.
We have had a lot of fun vacations.
We had a lot of good vacations.
What's your favorite vacation we ever went on? I'll say what I think yours is, and you'll say what you think mine is.
I know what yours is. I don't have to think it.
Oh, my God. I don't know. Yours is a tie right now, I feel.
Really?
Yours
is
God.
Definitely Nashville.
I was going to say the same for you. That's definitely your top.
That was a good trip.
Which time? Because we went a couple times.
The last time.
The last time we both went together. That was a shit show.
That was.
I would say yours is Nashville. Puerto Rico is a really good one, too.
Puerto Rico was good. It was just more relaxing than I would say, a trip.
Wait, while we're on the topic of Puerto Rico, tell
Miami,
the story.
though, for my birthday.
Miami for your birthday.
Last year.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
That was a good trip.
That was my
favorite one.
Wait, so where have we gone? We've gone to Ocean City a couple times. We've gone to Miami a couple times.
Puerto Rico,
Lake George, Nashville a couple times.
We just repeat the same places.
We just went to Texas. I like to go to the same places.
Texas was my least favorite.
Yeah, I don't really care for it. It was an experience I don't care to go back, to be honest.
Yeah, what does everyone rave about Texas for?
That part that we went, at least, I don't know. I thought it was okay.
Maybe we have to just experience a different part.
No, I'm good.
I'm good, too.
I'd rather go back to Nashville.
I'm over Nashville.
I'm never over Nashville.
Too old?
Well, now Nashville's a little different for both of us these days, but...
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why...
Is it?
It's the problem. The problem.
Wait, can you tell the story about when we went to Puerto Rico and you had to go jet skiing and what happened?
First of all, this must have been my first time jet skiing in an actual ocean, besides down the shore or something like that. But I don't even know. I can't describe you. You weren't lost. I was circling the ocean looking for this girl, and all of a sudden,
I had enough. It was so choppy.
The waves are smacking us
from
in
the beach.
Face.
Looked nice and calm. I'm these people are having a great time.
Oh no!
When you're in it, the waves were smacking us. I almost tipped over multiple times. At this point, I was I'm done. We paid for an hour.
I think I didn't tip almost.
I almost tipped like 3 times because my eyes were shut because I couldn't see anything, and then I opened and I had contacts.
Lashes too?
I had lashes and I had contacts in, and it was burning my eyes. So I was like, I couldn't even see anything. So I was like, I'm done. I went in without even telling her. She thought I fell in. She thought
she was gone.
She thought I was gone. So she was circling. She was circling around looking for me, and then when we
like
finally
45 minutes.
Yeah, and then they called her in, and then she just sees me standing there. She goes, "I've been looking for you."
Like full panic on a jet ski looking for this girl, and she's back at the shore for 45 minutes. I'm just jet skiing by myself.
I was just sitting here watching you. I thought you were just having a good time, just going in circles.
You were watching me go in circles. Like I wanted to go in circles around the ocean.
I was trying to wave you down.
All I saw was turtles and creatures. You think I wanted to see? Be in the ocean that long.
I hate the ocean, honestly. I make her hold me.
I love the ocean. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God.
But it is scary, especially in a different.
I'm good. No, that I didn't mind because I could see my feet. If I could see what's below me, I don't mind.
There's so much seaweed in Puerto Rico's ocean.
But the part where we should have went to that one island over there.
We got to do that again. I know. Puerto Rico.
Well, I have family out there, so we got to go there. It's
you
another
to go
fun
more
trip.
Into the town. What is it called? Mm-hmm. Not like so Americanized where we were.
Yeah. Oh, Lake George. That was a good one.
Why was that a good one? Oh yeah.
So
let's blame Courtney for everything that we've been through. Just saying.
So this is like 2020, so COVID. People were still wearing masks. It just actually it was like 2021. It like just like the world started opening up. So I was like, let's go to this cabin. We just want like a relaxing time away. She's like, okay, fine. She's just you want to go do this? She's like, okay, fine. I'm like, all right, cool. We actually should have been in Barbados right now, but it's fine.
Yeah, that was it was mutual.
It was mutual. We wanted to save money, but here we are.
Enough,
I know. We should be there. My sister's there right now with all of her friends, and we were supposed to go, but it's fine. We're here. Anyway, so I was like, let's go to Lake George. And I didn't feel great, but I didn't feel like I had COVID. I just felt like I was getting a cold, and it was fine. So, like, I felt fine. So the vacation goes on, and I was like, oh, Liz, do you want to do a brunch cruise, like a brunch cruise? That's what it was. Like that's what it was.
Brunch.
Yeah, and that's what it was marked as. And I was like, I've been on this cruise. Like, I know there's alcohol there. She's like, whatever. If I could get a mimosa, I'm for this. So I'm like, all right, great. So I was like, it just tours basically Lake George. It's just an hour. Yeah, I'm like,
pretty.
Yeah, it's very pretty. I'm like, we'll just sit and just drink, whatever. I'm thinking this is like a booze cruise. This is where my
something for our age group.
This is where my thought process is. Also, too, it was a Americade, and I love motorcycles. So I was like, I want to go for Americade. There's going to be a bunch of motorcycles. I just really want to go there, and I just want to see the motorcycles. She's like, whatever, I don't care. So we get to the dock, and I'm, like, looking around. I'm like, I know where this boat is. I literally have been going camping in Lake George since I was born. And I, like, grew up there. I was like, I know where this boat is. I'm here. And I'm like, all I see is just a bunch of, like, old people.
It's like senior citizen old.
Straight
not
up,
like older
coming
than
off
us.
of a bus, senior citizens, and I'm like
can't walk.
Yeah, so I'm like, what's happening? And I see people lined up at this boat that we're going to. I am not even exaggerating. She will attest to this. We were the only young people on this boat.
Me and her. Not one other single person. Yeah. Not mid-40s. Not, straight 80s, 90s.
So it turns out this
20s
brunch,
music.
This brunch was actually a senior citizens brunch for the people that was, the nearest, senior living center. Got bussed over there, and it was for them. It was, a jazz thing.
They had name tags.
They did have alcohol there.
They did.
I had mimosas.
The brunch wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Lonely.
I was just like, okay, so we just went to the roof of it and whatever. So now fast forward, vacation goes on. I'm starting to get sicker and sicker. And I'm like, I really don't feel great. We went to a little winery, did wine testing. I'm like, I barely taste this thing. All of a sudden, I worked a wedding a weekend prior, and my friend goes, I have COVID. I go, holy shit, I definitely have it. I come home, I get tested. I tell her, which we slept in the same bed and everything, and she didn't get it.
Yeah.
So,
we shared things.
Yeah.
We shared things.
Drinks, all that. Yeah. And I was like, okay, like, you didn't even get it. And I didn't. The only thing I thought about was all these senior citizens that we were on a boat with, and I was like, oh my god, I had COVID, and I didn't even know I had it, and we were on a boat with a bunch of senior citizens. It was so fucked up.
You're horrible.
Oh my god bless. They're definitely all okay.
Yeah,
but I didn't know.
We weren't really near them.
No, like, we literally were on the top, like,
they were dancing.
Yeah, they were downstairs. Yeah, dancing. We were literally like on the top, like on the. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. We were outside. We were outside, so
enjoying the lake.
Mm-hmm. It was very pretty.
It was very
Do you want to go back? I think I'm going back to Lake George, actually.
You are.
Mm-hmm. With
I wouldn't go back.
Well, I'm going back with my family.
It was beautiful. I like the wineries. Like it's a calming trip, I would say.
It's a family place. Yeah, like I'm going with my family and person.
But I think we also went in like October.
It
was cold a little
we went in
bit.
October. It gets so cold there by September.
But to be on the lake and do activities on the lake, it's nice. So summerish.
Next time I want to go horseback riding there. You're never going horseback riding again.
I loved it, actually.
I know, it's so much fun.
We went horseback riding in Texas.
She's like a little cowgirl.
I had like the
here.
Worst horse, though.
Your horse was so slow.
I was scared a little bit, so they gave me like a beginner's horse, I guess.
No, they gave you a horse that literally
like,
just
it does nothing. Move. It did not
like picture Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, just like, okay.
Yeah, like I would be like, what is it called? Tapping the saddle. Like move, and it would not move. Like, and all I did want to eat grass. Like,
and then at one point there was like a huge gap, so I just turned my horse to go in front. She's like, oh no, let's just not change. She's like, my horse is content. She's like talking to her. She's like, it's okay, we just changed the lineup. Everything's gonna be fine. And I'm cracking up. I'm like, he literally doesn't care. Like,
he didn't even want to move. All he wanted to do was lay down.
Yeah.
I felt bad though.
Oh, that was another thing that she, okay, if you guys don't know me and Alyssa, if you're listening to this, you probably know, we fight a lot. We are like an old married couple. We fight a lot. But we make up. Like, our biggest fight was like 2 days.
Bickers.
Yeah, we bicker. Bickers? Bickering. Farm.
How do you
Inside
spell
joke.
farm?
Inside joke. But yeah, so... Yeah, we fight a lot, but at the end of the day, there is literally nothing that Alyssa wouldn't do for me, and vice versa. Yeah. There is a lot that we both have done for each other. Perfect example, when we were in Texas, the people that we were with, like, her boyfriend, vomit. Can't believe she has one of those.
Boyfriend?
Yeah, what are those? Just kidding. Yeah, her and then our friend Melissa, they wanted to go back, and I was meeting up with one of my friends out there, so I was like, no, I'm going to stay. So my phone was straight up dead, which I don't know how I live without my phone. Alyssa gave me her phone, and she was like, here you go, so you have a phone so you could call me. And I was like, well, that is friendship right there, because I would not give up my phone. But she did. She did.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love you.
Oh, I love you. What other stories do we have? Or do you want to get right to our game?
We have a lot of stories. Maybe they'll come out in the game.
All right, so we're going to play a game. It's called Truth or Drink. So we're going to play this. We got our wine. What question should I start with? Let's start light.
I thought the red were...
Oh.
I thought the red were not light ones.
Okay, so the blue ones are like, wait, let me just
read it out.
I'm OCD, so I need to. So the blue ones are, it says on the rocks, so it's just like, I don't know, like embarrassing stories, just like about us. And then I think the purple are like us asking about each other, and the red are sex ones. So my parents probably listen to this, but I'm sorry. We're probably going to listen to them. Let's start with blue.
Just let them skip over this episode.
What's something you did for free as a favor that in retrospect you really wish you charged for? I can't answer that one for you.
Yeah. I can't answer that myself.
No. This is a good one. Here
we go.
Do you ever pity laugh at my jokes even if you don't think they're funny?
Absolutely. I do that to everyone.
She has this thing, and I crack up because I called it out, where if she's uncomfortable and, like, just meets someone or whatever, she just does this, like, laugh, and it's not, like, an actual, like, it is a laugh, but she's like, ha, 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 and I can just tell I know her.
It's like,
yeah, so, like, she works at a car dealership. She's a manager over there, and I, like, will FaceTime her, and every time, like, I hear her dog is there, she's like, ah, I'm like, oh, you're so fake.
It's just to make me sound
nice.
Nice. Pleasant, yeah.
I'm scared of you.
So if I say something maybe not so nice and I just put huh at the end, like, it makes it nicer.
Go ahead, ask me a question. She's going right for the red. I know it. I know her.
Do you want me to do red or no?
Go ahead. I don't care. Pick whatever.
Okay, I'll close my eyes and do
All right, close your eyes. Just don't do yellow. Yellow are boring.
Yeah, we don't want boring.
No, we don't want
boring. That's why we want the red.
Yeah, okay, just do a red. I'm scared.
Right.
Mom,
is this red?
I'm sorry.
This is purple. It's not red.
This is the red. That's
This is the
purple. Mm-hmm. She's going to go reverse. I know her. Can you read? Are you okay?
So, forgive me now if I can't pronounce some of the words that are on these cards. But this is a good one, I feel like.
Okay, go ahead.
This is going to open up a conversation.
Let's go. I'm so scared.
So when do we drink? Like, if we don't want to answer the question? If we
don't want to answer the question, you drink. I'm just going to take a drink right now.
I was just thinking that. Like, I want to take a drink before I get into this.
Mm-hmm. I'm so scared.
Of course, she has to give me the Courtney cup. Yeah. She's so obsessed with me.
Vice versa, honey.
How many people have you hooked up with off dating apps?
One.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So,
speaking of dating apps,
this just opened a great conversation.
I told you this one.
You know where I'm going with it?
How weird is that I got this question?
Do you know where I'm going with this one? You know what story I'm about to say?
I'm going to throw up if she says something.
So.
What I do is put the card there.
Yeah.
She has a boyfriend.
Vomit.
A thing. It's not actually a boyfriend.
Is this a hard launch?
It's a thing. This is a hard launch of a thing that I definitely...
I call her boyfriend the thing in our lives, and she calls mine the thing.
Because it's like boyfriend
it's
just
just
makes
weird.
You want to vomit.
Like, we're dating.
We don't have a boyfriend.
That's my girlfriend. I'll openly say it.
Like, we're married.
Yeah.
And we can't say that we openly have a boyfriend.
Problem bringing people in our dynamic. Like, it's very hard for us.
They just mess everything up.
So, let's tell the story about the boyfriend. Do not say the nickname because I will kill you. Anyway.
No, just out of respect.
All right.
Not for him. For you.
So, I was newly single. And Alyssa was like, you got to get back out there, like, whatever. I was like, oh, I hate this, like, whatever. Me and him make up the story because we both don't want to say we were on a dating app, but I downloaded a dating app. And obviously, like, when you're on these things, like, you're talking to multiple people. So, like, Alyssa's very much involved in my life, and I'll send her pictures of whoever I talk to, like, whatever. So I'm like,
basically in the relationship.
Yeah. So I'm on this dating app. And I'm screenshotting, like, people I'm talking to. I was like, all right, like, this one's not that bad, like, whatever. I was like, this one could hold a conversation. And then, like, I don't know, you just kind of, like, I just, like, don't like dating apps because I just feel like it's very superficial because you're literally looking at a picture of someone. You're like, all right, they're cute. Like, I go off of conversations. Like, I have, like, questions I usually ask people. And if you can't hold a conversation within a day, I'm, like, usually over you. So there was, like, I want to say, like, 2 or 3 I was, like, talking to, but, like, one really stood out to me because it's so my type. I like blonde hair, blue eyes. Clearly, look at her. Blonde hair, blue eyes. There you go. So I started talking to him, but I gave everybody nicknames so that they could remember. And this kid, just his nickname was a combo of people. That's all I'm going to say. That's the nickname we gave him. So I'm like, I can't go on a date. I haven't been on a date in so long. Like, I can't go on a date, and I'm also meeting someone for the first time. He doesn't even live in this area. He lives, like, 2 hours away. I'm like, I'm making this kid drive all the way over here. Like, I'm bringing Alyssa and her boyfriend. So I was like, great, we're going to start with the double date. He needs to know the dynamic of our relationship. So, like, let's just start this off with a double date. Yeah. So Alyssa's like, what the fuck is his name again? So I tell her 800 times what his name is. But again, keep in mind.
Again, it's not important to me because
it's
like,
not
we're
important.
married.
Yeah.
So
it's not important. It's irrelevant. So sorry.
It's irrelevant that I had to go on a date in the first place and watch my wife go on a date.
Well, now you know how I feel about going on vacations with you and the thing. So anyway.
I'll give it to her, I guess.
So we go on this date, and like I said, I was talking to like a couple people, and I gave them all nicknames. This one just really stood out, and I was like, whatever. I met him before she met up with us, and me and him were talking. I was like, damn, like I actually really like this guy, and I'm like, oh fuck, I really hope Alyssa doesn't fuck it up. That's what I think of, not me, Alyssa. So we go on this date.
I like purposely wanted to, but
I know, but
this
she really
actually was
didn't.
an accident.
This was such an accident. So I introduce him, whatever, we're all talking, like we order food, whatever. Food comes out and there's like salt in front of him. She didn't want to reach over. So she says the nickname that we gave.
By accident.
And I wish I could tell you guys the nickname, but I can't because I just don't want to do it. So she says the nickname by accident, and we just look at each other like eyes bug-eyed, whatever, like a deer in the headlights.
This, like, cover my mouth.
And she was just like, and she is just, this is also, I love her. Whatever we say behind each other's backs, we'll say right to each other's face. Like, she just says what's on her mind. She looks at me, she's like, oh my God. And then she looks at him, and she goes, and he just looks at me. She goes, what is your name again? And I'm like, oh my God, here we go. And he just looks at me, goes, is that a combo of names of guys you used to talk to? And I go, yeah, because the guys I talk to have blonde hair, blue eyes, and I have a type, so we just comboed a bunch of names together, and that's what we named you, to stand you out from the other people I was talking to. He's like, well, I appreciate the honesty, and I'm like, yeah, I'm so sorry. Sorry for my friend.
I do have him saved in my phone as that, though.
Of course you do. Of course. And now fast forward, I also self-sabotaged that afterwards, so Alyssa didn't ruin it. I self-sabotaged it, and now circle back like a year or something later.
It's back on.
It's back on. I'm fully dating him now.
I'm actually disgusted.
Disgusted. I knew that was going to
bother. He thinks I don't like him, and it's the truth, so.
No, we like him. He's so sweet.
I'm just kidding. But I just roll with it. He will always think I don't like him.
Yeah, 100%. He's
like I'm never going to change.
He said something, too, the other day. He's like, when are you going to, like, you know, are you going to ever, like, announce it or something? Like, am I going to come on the podcast? I was like, probably, like, it'll come up in conversation with Alyssa. I was like, can I share the story? Because I always ask people's permission. Yeah. I was like, can I share the story? He's like, oh, I think it's hilarious. So here we are. Okay.
Here we are.
You want to ask that question now? I'll ask another one.
No.
Describe your sex life with a movie title and tell us your reasoning. Just do the movie title. Are you going to drink or do you not want to answer it?
I'll answer it. Let me think about this. Describe your sex life with a movie title
and tell us your reasoning.
I need like options of movie titles. Like,
can I name it for you?
Yeah.
Fast and Furious?
Oh my God, how did you think of that?
Because I know you so well.
Okay. Well,
I'm so sorry, I'm dying.
I'm just gonna drink.
I named it for her. I'm sorry, Thing, if you're listening to this one. Oh my God, I'm crying. Okay, go ahead.
Oh my God. What was the blue again?
I don't know. Blue's like a normal one. I'm sweating right now.
Me too. I was just thinking that, like, I'm dying.
This is about to get real hot.
All right, I'm sticking to red.
Oh, God. Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. Don't listen to this.
I don't want to do that one. That's retarded.
I'm going to start picking my next one, then. I'm going to try a blue one. Wait, what are these? Oh, I don't like that one. I'm scared.
I'm doing this one.
Okay, go ahead.
Have I ever popped into your head while you were masturbating? Will it happen now that we're asking the question? I better have. Like, the fuck?
There's been a time where you fucking called me.
I just knew. I knew. She wanted to think of me.
There was a time where you called me, I'm like, this fucking bitch.
And you answered. I love you.
I don't think I
You did or you didn't?
I usually call you, like, after.
That's fucked up.
I don't think I answered.
You could have continued while I was on the phone.
Psycho. People are going to be like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with them?
I swear, we're not joking either.
that is, like, we're very close. Wait.
Like, I wouldn't have interrupted.
I don't like these. These are boring.
That was a good one.
Oh, every friendship involves a give and take. Which one am I? Clearly the give.
I don't give?
This girl, our biggest fight we've ever gotten into, it was very hard for her to apologize, and I showed up to her job, and I was like, are we done? Are we fucking done? Because she can't apologize.
Chris Brown. Always apologize.
That was a Chris Brown concert. We kind of just like, all right, we over it. You're done being a bitch. Cool. It's like on to the next thing.
Yeah, that was.
There was one time. Well, that was like during the Chris Brown
before you showed up. I text it.
Sometimes
my apologies are not good enough for her, and this is just our relationship.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just not so emotional.
Our Chris Brown. Yeah, she's not emotional, and she actually turned me into like an emotionless person. And thing one and thing two. Thing one, or is it thing? I guess he's thing two because thing one was in your life before. Okay, so he's thing two. Thing two is like you've like gotten like more emotional, and I was like, I don't think you understand. Like me and Alyssa are not emotional people.
Yeah.
And the more I actually start to like someone, I get emotional. And he's like, no, like I like this. I could go back, and he's like, absolutely not. Like keep this. I like this, Courtney, and I'm like, I don't.
That is so
cringe.
Cringe.
Oh, these are boring. Just do the red.
And just look through them. I'll just take a stack too, so we could get good ones.
I can't ask some of these. I'm so sorry, Mom.
You should be saying sorry, Dad, not sorry, Mom.
Your
mom lives for this.
I have one. Do you have an age limit for a one-night stand?
No.
You just gotta be over 18.
Yeah, I guess.
No, you gotta be able to go to a bar and drink.
Yeah, at least 21 or up. Like, obviously, if you're meeting them out, I mean, I don't know. People have fake IDs these days. I would say 21 and up.
22.
22 and up. We're cougars.
Okay.
Sometimes you just need that young, fun thing for the night.
Okay, some of these I can't even ask. I'm gonna switch to like a red. Go ahead, ask
me.
This one, go ahead. This is a good one.
Give me one.
Okay. Have you ever talked about me behind my back? If yes, what did you say?
Definitely have. Like, definitely have. Like,
no,
but anything I say I already have told you. It's probably really that she's sensitive or dramatic.
I can picture this already. She's just so sensitive. I just can't deal with it.
Like she's just being too much.
Like she's just too much, and like she's rushing me, and I just want to get there on my own time. Okay.
Like just let me be.
Like did you not even know who is talking because I sound just like her?
Yeah, for real. But nothing like bad. Like just when she's on my nerves.
There's a
like
lot of times where like if bickering, whatever. We're not really arguing, but there's times that we've like argued or whatever. And she's like called me like while I was like not even shit talking her because I'd say it right to her face, and she's called me like
recently.
Yeah,
you said I just got done shit talking.
Oh yeah,
I was like, how convenient.
Was I with Nikki or what? Yeah, it was when I was with Nikki. I was like, oh my god, she just asked about you, and I was just shit talking you for something. And she's like, what did you say? And I was like, I said that you're a dumb bitch and I can't fucking stand you right now. And she's like, oh okay, and that was it.
Yeah, like you can't like get offensive.
I mean, at this point, we're
like
just
with a true friend. I feel like why does that bother you? Like, why would you take any offense to that?
But this is, well, me and Alyssa weren't really friends in high school because I didn't like the friend group that she was with. I'm not even going to lie. So sorry. I'm going to throw it right out there.
I don't blame you.
And
didn't have a good rep.
Awkward. And yeah, so I wasn't really friends with her until like that vacation. One of our mutual friends, him and our friend Natalie just kept bringing us around, like me around, and me and her got really close because I liked how she was just outspoken and just says what's on her mind, and I am very like attracted to that because that's who I am. I rather someone shit talk me in my face.
You're attracted to me?
Ooh, I knew you were gonna stop me there. I just would rather somebody just flat out tell me how they feel versus like you get built up resentment and then like you explode on each other.
like, if you have true friends, they should never feel like they can't tell you as a friend what's bothering them. If something is bothering you, if you have something on your mind, anything. Like, I would never want you to feel like to hold back towards me. Like, how is it, can you sit there and say that's a true friendship? You're going to go tell someone else how you feel, talk shit, do this, but you can't tell your own friend to her face?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
I have some good ones right now that are going to make you want to drink. Are you doing just red? Pick some purple, too.
What's purple?
Here's some purple.
Oh, thank you.
Do you want me to go, even though I just went?
Go till I find one.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to die. The thing is, she wants to keep asking me is because she wants me to drink.
No, this is okay. What problem do you think I'm successfully hiding from everyone, but is actually completely obvious?
I'll be here all day if I start.
What do you think?
I don't know.
That I have a boyfriend? I'm openly admitting it now.
You're admitting it, so I guess, yeah.
I guess that
you can't admit that you have, not that you have a boyfriend, that it's just new.
Well, I wonder where I get it from.
I have the same exact problem. Like, it's not that it's like
it's not that we won't treat them like a boyfriend, because we do.
It's just
like
cringe.
I don't want you guys to sit here and think that like, oh my god,
like
they're being
horrible.
sneaky or whatever. Like they're going on these vacations. Like that's not it. But it's just I just have a problem saying someone's like, my boyfriend because it's the like reliant on another person because I've just been single for a while and like I liked it that way. Like even like I don't know. It's just like putting someone into your routine and then like say like again, it's not even like if somebody reaches out to me and like tries to talk to me and be like, oh, can I take you for a drink? I'm gonna be like, no, sorry, I have a boyfriend. Like it's oh my god, it's even cringe to say it. It's just weird.
The boyfriend word.
I don't know.
It's so
weird. It's so weird. Like he literally will say, I was like, what are things that make me nauseous? And he'll be like tequila, Fireball, and saying the word boyfriend. I'm like, yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is like, I don't know. That might be a good one.
Some of these are boring. But not boring, but like just like I don't even know the answer. No.
Oh, wait, we asked this one already. I need the red. These were boring, purple.
Oh god, here we go. All right, tell us about a loophole you exploited until you got caught.
A loophole? Like what kind of loophole?
Just anything. Something that you got caught that you were just doing. I think you should drink, bitch.
I don't even know. I can't even think, but I don't want to think about it. So.
Drink. I can name one. Anyway.
What?
Go ahead.
Tell me.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it on air. No.
Do that again.
No,
we can go like this.
I'm so loud. Okay, we can't.
All right,
we're on a time crunch. Go ahead. Let's try some blue. Am I just gonna keep asking?
Well, I'm looking. Do you have a go-to sex move? Where did you learn it? On,
oh my god, I'm just thinking about my parents watching this.
I'm sorry, Jilly.
And Lou? Dad, just please don't watch it.
Lou just would, like, not watch it.
He doesn't watch my stuff, to be honest. But I don't know, like, oh my god. Cowgirl, obviously. Obviously. Come on.
Little freak.
If I were in a relationship with someone you hated, would you tell me? Oh, yes, you would.
That was easy.
That was easy. Ooh, do you think I'm capable of doing something you can never forgive me for?
No.
Never. Oh, you'd forgive me for everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, I just can't see you ever doing anything
where I can't the angel forgive. Here. She's like you know, everyone has like the angel and devil on the shoulders. I'm the angel. It's the devil right there.
Yeah. Like, I can't see you. Like, it's just not in you as a person. Like, I mean, what would you even do?
I'm, like, too honest. Like,
Yeah, like,
and
sometimes
she gets mad at me.
I get mad sometimes.
Because I give too much detail, where she's like, you seem like you're lying because you're saying the entire story, like, detail, and you don't need to. And I'm like, I just can't.
Sometimes you just don't have to explain yourself
but
that much.
always explain myself. Like, yes, it would seem like I'm lying because I over-explain myself, but I just have to say everything verbatim of what happened because I don't know. That's how I am. Because I'm like, I have such a guilty conscience. Like, I can't do anything
I'm just
wrong.
like, and it's something over nothing.
I know.
Like, oh my God, I took your lipstick or something, and go, well, it was just sitting there and it was on the thing, and okay, I don't care.
Where do I get that from? My mom. I get it from my mom. Over-explaining things. Describe the last time you were out of control. Every time I go out. Tell the story about the party.
Oh my God. Anyway, so as we just started becoming friends, it was right after we graduated high school. So
I never went to high school parties.
I take her to her first house party. Okay, so this is a house party that, you know, we frequently went to, me and my friends. So I take Courtney one time. She's like kind of just broke up with her boyfriend from high school.
It wasn't high school. It was after high school.
It was after high school, but
we were on a breakup, we got back together. Bullshit, whatever.
Yeah, on a break. And so I'm bringing her to this house party. All my friends there, they love her. They're like, she's going crazy. But yeah, her boyfriend is, at the time, blowing up her phone, bothering her, being annoying. So all my friends are like, just shut your phone off. So they shut her phone off. He's going crazy at this point, and I'm just laughing because, like, as you should have fun. Anyway, so at this house party, they usually had DJ equipment. So they would just have, like, just put it through the speakers, like DJ speakers or whatever. So they play Eminem. She gets up on a chair with a microphone and starts rapping Eminem in front of this whole house party. And I'm just
sober. Because I don't really drink that much. I, like, drink till I'm, like, tipsy, and then I, like, sober up.
So I turn around, and I see her on a chair. I run to her and get her off this chair. Like, what are you doing?
And she's
everyone wind up loving it anyway.
Now if I see any of these people out there, like, yo, put Eminem on. And, like, to a point where I was, like, turning the microphone, people, like, thinking I was having a concert. What the heck is wrong with me?
In front of this house party. But it was fun.
And then I went outside and I turned my phone on, and that was a disaster. And I was like, I had the best time tonight, so I don't even care.
Yeah.
I don't know why you put up with me. Why do you keep me around?
I love you. That's why. I mean, you're my soulmate, literally.
Like, you know, like soul friends. Like it's us.
Yeah.
Even though everybody hates us because they're like, "Oh, you guys fighting this week?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we'll be over it."
Yeah,
it's fine.
Could have been fought in a long time.
Could have been in Barbados. The best is it's a couples trip, and I was like,
we were the couple.
Yeah, I was like, I go like my brother-in-law, my sister were like, "Oh, why would you go? Like it's all couples." Like at the time I was single, like when they booked it, and I was like, Alyssa, obviously they're like, how could we forget? I'm like, why? I just don't understand. Like, how do you guys not forget her?
Can you say what Lou said about you in your new relationship?
Oh, I was on FaceTime with Alyssa, and my dad's like, Alyssa, like, you approved of this? Like, you're okay with this? She goes, Lou, no, this is disgusting, and I don't approve of this.
How do you feel about this? I said, it's disgusting. She's just dropping me like no other.
And it's so funny because we're actually probably going to hang out this weekend because he's coming over here. We have to make those plans. Just tell her what we're going to do.
Okay. I have no life, so.
Your life is me.
Exactly.
That's it. But yeah, like that one time when we hung out, she just like looked at him and looked at me, and she's just like, ew, I don't like this. And I'm like, good, now you know how it feels that you have a thing. A thing, you see? I said thing, not boyfriend.
Oh, that makes me happy.
Yeah,
really
you're welcome.
happy.
All right, go ahead, ask something.
How would...
She's sounding words out right now. Just give her some time. She's like, how?
Can I ask this? Or is that disrespectful?
Let's just not, because my parents.
Okay.
There's some things I'll answer and some things I won't.
Can I ask this?
No.
Give me a purple. She's being boring, guys.
Some of these things she's asking wants to ask. I'm like, oh
It's
my
not
God.
that bad.
I'll cancel myself after that, asking that. Maybe if this wasn't getting shared to a bunch of people. Yeah, I can't think of any other funny stories.
We have so many. We should have did like people asking us so we could just think of.
Yeah. I don't know, we have so many.
What else? What else have we been through?
You know exactly what story I want to say.
What story?
No, I already kind of said it in another podcast, but you know I don't want to talk about it because like talk about how you left me at a bar
In 2 minutes.
and it was like 10 minutes.
I never. All right. That
No, I
was
can't talk about
Nashville. We can't talk about it, but it was our best.
Go ahead,
trip.
you could say the story.
I don't know.
You want to say it?
Mm-mm.
You can't.
I just know that if you go to Nashville,
I'm going to in like a couple weeks, and my thing is actually fine about it because he knows my Nashville story, and he's like, "It's fine. You already did it. You're not gonna do anything again." I'm like, "Yeah, no." I won't.
No, I'm just laughing because
we both just looked at each other because we're just reminiscing and just should not. This is how OCD I am right now too. I'm literally organizing the cards.
What have I ruined for you?
Nothing. My emotions. I used to be so emotional, and then we got really close, and now I'm just not really as emotional, I feel.
I had to teach you textbook
Oh my God.
on why not to be so emotional.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Trust me, you can. It's nothing wrong with being emotional. I have my moments. Like I have emotions sometimes, very rarely. But if you want, one thing I've learned is that
If you want what?
if you want what you want, or if you want something, it's good to be emotionless. People will come to you when you are emotionless.
Emotionalist?
Emotionalist?
Emotionalist, you said?
Emotionalist?
Emotionless.
Emotionless.
Emotionless. You just, oh my God.
Emotionless.
She makes me lose brain cells too.
I'm not
my
the
God.
brightest.
She asked me how to spell farm. Farm. She goes F-R-A-M, and I'm like, this did happen. I call my nephew who's 10. I go, can you spell farm for me? He's like F-A-R-M. And I go, you're officially smarter than Alyssa.
I just get in the moments where I can't think on how to spell things. But really, I know how to spell farm.
All the time.
You should
All
see my
the time.
texts. You
I
know
love
what I
when I
love
see-
about you, though?
I see when it says Siri, and I said, I don't know. She said, oh, like, I can't remember what the word was the other day, and she actually typed it out. But I said, there's no shot in hell you, one, knew what that word was, and two, you spelt it properly. No fucking way. And
I
she
said
goes,
I Siri'd it.
yeah, she goes, I Siri'd it, but it didn't come up as Siri, so I was shocked.
But I
What do you
just
love about me?
that you could anything I type, you could understand
Oh
when
my
I'm
God.
talking to you.
Some things too, like she like gets so tired of like correcting herself, so like
just
some
said
things
whatever.
won't make sense, and I'm like, okay, I got it. It's like Da Vinci Code. It's Da Vinci Alyssa out here. Some of these are very interesting.
Ask me them then if you don't want to answer because I can't find one to
Who's
ask.
the last person besides your partner whose junk you've seen?
Well, obviously I'm not gonna say the person, but
Wait,
I can't even remember. It's been so long with the thing.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Is it? The other one.
Oh,
You know who I'm talking about? Was that after or before?
I know what it is. We saw them in Miami. You got it? The nickname? We're going to have to re-talk about that off air.
I don't understand. Who did we see in Miami?
If you had to abstain from sex and masturbation for 1 full year and you win $27,000 and a nice car, will you make it? Yeah, because I pretty much fucking did that.
Absolutely. Yeah, same. I've done
100%.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
celibate,
easy.
basically. There you go, parents. You would like that. That I said I was celibate. Go ahead.
What thing that I love to do you absolutely hate?
Nothing, because we do everything together.
I know.
Oh, my. You want to know what I hate?
What am I too picky about?
Everything. Everything.
What do you hate?
She always complains.
What do you hate? You hate
We
something?
go out to dinner. You know exactly what I'm about to say. We go out to dinner, enjoy a nice meal, whatever. It's the ick for me. She just sits there and, like, just, like, gets so slump in the chair. At a fancy restaurant, she just gets slump. Her eyes start shutting. And I'm like, you fucking bitch, you're about to fall asleep. And I usually drive. She fucking falls asleep after dinner. Every single time. You can't, she's going to fall asleep after this wine. I'm not even kidding. She had a couple sips, she's falling asleep.
It's when I mix food and alcohol. I don't know what it does to me, but my eyes just close on their own. It was my birthday dinner. I was like this, remember? I was like...
Yeah. And that's just going to be the cover of this. It's just her sitting there with her eyes shut. It's going to be the cover of this episode.
What's the most serious crime you ever committed?
You know, I'm such a goody two-shoes. I've never even, like, you know, like when you're younger, like everyone always like thinks it's cool to like steal something from CVS. I've never even done that. Nothing.
I never stole from CVS.
I've never even stolen anything. Like, nothing.
I did have an experience one time.
Oh.
With
that car, the keying.
No.
Well, you weren't involved in that.
Yeah.
I know you're. Yeah.
It was Nordstrom, actually. Like when I was in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm not gonna answer that one. I'm not gonna ask that one. There's some I just can't even ask you.
Why? I want you to.
No. For your own safety. Just because you cover your mouth doesn't mean people can hear you.
It's okay.
She literally covered her mouth and went closer to the microphone. She goes,
I meant to go like
this. Do you need emotional connection to have great sex? If you had a spectacular hookup that was purely physical, tell us everything. Tell us.
I think that when you do have emotional connection,
which is rare for her, so she has an emotional connection, then yeah.
That it's always better, but I don't think sometimes you can have maybe a drunk night or something. that is good.
That's part 2 of the question. If you had a spectacular hookup that was purely physical, tell us everything.
I have to think hard about this. I didn't really hook. I mean, I feel like I could say about both of us too that not I haven't hooked up with many randoms. I've recycled a lot. Same people over and over. But I can't remember honestly, or I would tell you guys.
I'm not gonna ask this one. I already know you're yeah. I'm not gonna ask that. See, somebody's just what?
Me, probably.
Yeah, obviously. Do you want me to ask?
Yeah, you can.
Who do you think has more sexual partners, you or me? It's you.
Me.
I'm fucking.
That's because you had boyfriends a lot.
She calls me a prude bitch.
I mean, when I met you, you were already. You had a boyfriend and you had another boyfriend, and that was all you had your whole life.
My whole life, my entire life.
Sometimes, not that I spill your business too much, but I swear, sometimes I think it was the thing. No one believed me that it was just that many when I first met you. You just had 2 boyfriends.
Oh, the thing said, yeah, the thing.
He didn't believe me. We had a conversation. I swear to God, it's 3 people.
Yeah,
she's ever been with.
We had the conversation. I think we were in AC or whatever, and we're on the topic of numbers or whatever, and I was 3, 4. It was 4. My crazy experience was the cowboy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a good story.
Oh, okay.
She drove me to the city to go.
Oh, this is freshly. This is
freshly broken up from high school ex, not high school ex, college. If I went to college, it would have been college ex. he's not gonna watch this. I met a cowboy that was in the PBR, and
of course it was a cowboy.
Of course it was a cowboy. This is my cowboy fantasy. I've finally lived out, and yeah, I met up with him in the city. She drove me one time because there was 2 other times, and I was like, if I'm ever gonna have a one night stand, she just looked at me like, what? You remember the first time?
I drove you the first time. I thought.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Was it?
Yeah. I mean, he's never going to listen to it. So, Cowboy turned out to actually be on a TV show. That's as much as I'm going to give. And that second time she drove me, he was in the middle of the TV show. And, yeah, we just, like, catch up and whatever. And Alyssa dropped me off. She's like, I can't believe I'm dropping you off right now and you're cheating on me. And that was my, like, if I was to ever have a one-night stand, that was it. And, yeah. And Nashville.
Yeah.
That didn't even turn into one.
Yeah.
So I never had a one-night stand.
Yeah.
And the thing, he didn't believe us, and he's like, come on, you never had one. He thought my numbers were, like, way higher than what they were. And I was like, no, like, this is really it. And he goes, are you kidding? And I'm like, no, I swear. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I really thought it was going to be a lot. Yeah. It's not. So, Mom, Dad, if you're watching this episode, I'm an angel.
I wouldn't say that much.
I am. Mm-hmm. I am. I don't know. I'm out of questions.
Do I tend to be easy on people or too harsh?
It depends on the person. Me, sometimes you can be harsh. You know, though, like, when I'm in a mood. So if I'm in a mood, like, she just nice. Is, like, very nice and, like, doesn't try to piss me off more. But I don't know. She just says how it is. So if people are going to take it how they take it.
Exactly.
If there's anything that I want anyone to get out of this episode, it's truly just, like, with our friendship alone. Like, yes, we could fight. And, like, when we fight, like, we're, like, a vicious couple. We're not vicious, but we just, like, we say what's on our mind. It's just, like, pent-up shit. But, like, just, like, your friendships, like, and we both have really cut down on our friendships of, like, people that we surround ourselves with because you are truly, like, you truly become who you're friends with. Like, I used to be a very emotional person. I became a little bit, I mean, it was also just life experiences. I became a lot less. But if you're going to take anything from this episode, just, like, who you surround yourself with, like, you really have to have people that, like, one, don't compete with you. There's never anything both of us have ever wanted to compete with each other. Like, even, like, you were with me, you were friends with me before I even had any sort of platform. And when I, like, got it, if I ever had to be humbled, she's like, cut the shit, like, stop, or, like, whatever, which I never really, I don't feel like I've ever changed.
No, I don't think so either.
If anything, it's just more annoying to go out with me now.
And I hate the phone. I'm not a big phone person, so
I know,
the phone bothers me. But I get it, because that's what she has to do. But it doesn't bother me, but it's like sometimes I just wanted to put her phone down and listen to me.
Which I've gotten a lot better with.
Yeah, I think so.
She's shocked that I have my phone in another room.
I hate going out with her, though, because it's like, oh, my God, you're on Instagram.
My go-to thing, my go-to thing, which Alyssa's always with me, is if I forget someone's name or if I've never actually met them and I want to know what their name is, I'll be like, oh, this is Alyssa. And then they'll introduce their name and, like, shake her hand or whatever, and then I remember their name.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But if you guys are going to take anything from this episode, like, truly hone in on who you surround yourself with, because you need to have, like, a good circle of people that support you and motivate you and are there for you through the ups and downs of life and, like, will never judge you. Like, I could literally go to Alyssa right now and be like, oh, I, like, the craziest thing, I did this, and she'd be like, okay. Or, like, if I was really upset about something, like, I could go to her and she's not going to judge me. And, like, that just, like, not just her, just in general, like, the people I surround myself with, like, I've really honed in on my circle of, like, anything I do, like, they're always there for me and they don't judge, which is very important. And you allow your friends to grow into who they're meant to be, and you just stand back and watch, and, like, you let them vent to you. Like, you don't tell them what they do, like, what they need to do. You don't tell them how to live their life. You just let them be.
Yeah.
And that's just really important. And I feel like that's what me and Alyssa have. And I mean, I love our friendship, and I can't wait to see us grow old and be in nursing homes together and look back on this episode and be like, remember that time?
I love you.
Say something nice about me.
So if you want to ask me one other thing that annoys me about her.
No, I want you to say something nice.
Oh, go ahead. This is me being nice.
What is it? What annoys you?
That you can never see how great you are, and you always need validation, and you don't need validation. And this is what we fight about this all the time. Like, why do you need the validation? Which I guess some people do, but I
got better.
You did get better.
I had a breakdown yesterday.
I will give it to her when she needs it, but she doesn't, because she should see for herself how great she is.
I'm getting emotional.
And great.
Don't make me cry. You're gonna make me cry on my own podcast.
And quickly.
Yeah, I know. I told her I was going to start a podcast, and then, like, 2 weeks later, I was like, I have a podcast. And she's like, what the fuck? She's like, when am I coming on? I'm like, when the timing is right.
I was supposed to be the first episode.
She was, but her schedule sucks. But now we have a nice studio to record in.
That's true.
So I waited for the right time to have a studio.
She's making excuses.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, your schedule sucks.
Yeah, it does.
But, yeah, I mean.
On top of, being her assistant. Just draining me.
Her boss hates me because she answers my emails when she should be working, and every time I go visit her boss is like, can I have my employee? And I'm like, no, she's my employee.
Yeah.
She likes working for me better.
That is
and then
very
her days
true.
off, she always gets phone calls, and I'm like, are you kidding me? And I answer the phone. I'm like, she's spending time with me. Like, leave me alone. But yeah, I love you, and thanks for being the bestest friend ever. And I mean, if I answer another sex question, my parents are gonna murder me.
You want me to ask one then?
Ask just like, you have any off the top of your head you want to ask me? Ooh.
Like?
I don't know. Anything?
Like,
Let's ask you. How do you feel about my relationship? Minus the it giving you an ick.
It's just ick. I don't have any other emotion towards it. It's cringe. It's ick. I hate it. My friend is getting... You know what I noticed when you get in a relationship? You get clingy.
To you?
Not to me. I want you to be clingy to me, but you get clingy.
I don't even see him really. I see him like every other weekend, I still see him.
I'm just thinking about your past relationships.
Oh yeah, I just want to hang out with them.
Yeah, like you're ghost. You're ghost.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure in a few months we're bye. Not even gonna see you.
No, you will. How would you not see me?
Well, the good thing about this one is that he doesn't live over here, so
neither does the last one.
I could condone. Oh yeah.
So you had a lot of me.
Oh yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. It was just from the.
You're welcome. I'm doing long
one.
distance and whatever. It's not even long distance. It's like a 2-hour drive. Whatever. I'm doing that for you.
Oh.
And you live with yours, so every time I go hang out with her, he's just there on the couch, and we just walk in, and we're like, "Ew, get off the couch."
We all just look like, well, I meant just me and you.
Yeah.
It's like, can you get the fuck out?
We've tried everything to try to get him out.
Yeah,
but
he just won't leave.
I hope you guys don't take us too seriously, because we're really not that serious. Maybe, I don't know.
I might be. No, I'm just kidding.
Anyway, that's it for now. Cheers.
Love you.
We're going to finish this. Love you. Bye, guys. I could talk for hours.